Welcome to the world of Compact Disc Interactive, a world full of exciting programming for the whole family. From challenging games and adventures to children's titles full of fun and creativity. Or create your own home library on subjects like photography and art. And enjoy the world of music, from classical to jazz and pop. To see some title samples, just click on the category you'd like to see. Cartoon Jukebox puts kids in the producer's seat. You can choose favorite songs like Pop Goes the Weasel or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Color the figures and characters, and with one stroke, make them come alive, full of dazzling animation. Every child knows the wonderful characters of Richard Scarry, and now kids can be part of the story. In 2 Richard Scarry titles, you can literally walk through Busytown and do all kinds of exciting things, like printing a newspaper or singing in the library. Like the Richard Scarry books themselves, these fully animated discs help children develop their vocabulary, learn to count, match shapes, and many more creative activities. Sandy is probably the most lovable creature that ever came to life in CDI. This young and adorable sea lion is lost in the circus, and kids are invited along to help him explore all the fun, excitement and adventure of life under the big top. Actually, Sandy's Circus is like an interactive movie with more than 50 storylines that children can choose and explore. And that is only the beginning of the CDI Children's Library. There is so much more, from storybook adventures to the interactive Paint School discs and the wonderful world of Sesame Street in an original production from the USA, and many more to come. Imagine traveling to Palm Springs and practicing your swing on some of the world's most glamorous greens. That's what Palm Springs Golf is all about, using real video and footage that only CDI can place into your hands under your control. It all adds up to a real challenge that is different each time you play the disc. Like to have the ultimate arcade experience? Pop in this interactive CD full of flashing lights, digital sound effects, and challenging playing fields, and play pinball like you've never played it before. The Earth is under attack in Cyber City, the first all-animated, all-interactive movie ever. And you must survive hordes of cyberpunks to save the planet. Think fast. There are lots of lethal pitfalls that only the bravest and most experienced can survive. Or perhaps you want to gather up your courage and enter Mystic Midway, an interactive shooting gallery full of hair-raising video effects and digital sounds. You better watch out, or you may soon rest in pieces. The CDI catalog is full of exciting games, and more are coming each month, like Jigsaw, Backgammon, Sargon Chess, Caesar's World of Gambling, and a universal favorite, Battleship with live action. Remember those swinging soul tunes of yesteryear? The Girl from Ipanema, The Stroll, It's a Man's World. These and 15 more songs from the charts of the 50s and 60s come alive in this interactive video jukebox. Cool oldies on CDI. The hits are all from original tracks, cued to video footage, to give you a whole new experience of your favorite sounds. From oldies to 18th century Salzburg, in this fascinating overview of Mozart, a musical biography. You can trace the highlights of Mozart's life through 10 of his most beloved compositions. Visit the capitals of Europe where he played and browse through the complete Mozart discography. What's more, you can play this disc on your CD audio player as well. For 25 years, London Records has recorded the unforgettable music of Luciano Pavarotti, and in special commemoration brings you Pavarotti, O Sole Mio. Now you can listen to 13 of his most favorite Neapolitan songs, sit in on exclusive interviews, or go on interactive side trips to meet other famous tenors and the musical world of Naples. And there is much more. The CDI Classical Jukebox of 15 different composers. The life and music of Louis Armstrong. Prelude with music and art of the Impressionist era. Or the disc on music at the time of Rembrandt with the Amsterdam Baroque Orchestra in exclusive recordings for CDI. With CDI, you can rapidly create your own home reference library with discs on the Smithsonian Museums, the world of stamps, the birds of Europe, and much more. With the Time Life Disc on Photography, you can choose any of the 25 step-by-step workshops and learn to take shots like a pro. You can even take real photographs with a simulated camera and see how well you're coming along. A must if you're a happy snap shooter or even an experienced photographer. Imagine traveling back to 15th century Florence and walking the streets of Italy's most beautiful city, brushing shoulders with Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci. In the Renaissance of Florence, you can visit the workshops of famous Renaissance artists, see the works up close, and listen to original music of the era. Or you may wish to travel to 19th century Paris and be swept up in the glamour of the French Belle Époque, the world of the French Impressionists. With digital quality art footage from famous museums like the Musée d'Orsay in Paris and the music of Debussy and Ravel, this disc is an unforgettable experience for art and music lovers alike. And there is much more to come. Discs on the pleasure of gardening, how to play classical guitar, and soon the world's first encyclopedia on CDI. What is CDI? Only a whole new way to watch television, by actually learning or playing, creating your own movies, or choosing what you would like to see. In one word, entertainment like you've never seen before. Because you're the director, you're in control. Like the compact audio disc, CDI was invented by Philips and is standardized the world over by Philips, Sony, and Matsushita. That means that no matter where you buy your discs, you can always play them on your home CDI player. And hooking up the player is simple, just like your VCR. You can even plug the CDI player into your home stereo to really appreciate the digital stereo sound. And play your CD audio discs as well. The CDI player will also play the new photo CD discs. CDI is the new generation of CD entertainment and the future of home television. And already, the international catalogue of CDI titles has more than 60 exciting discs, with new titles appearing in your local store each month. How do you use CDI? Simple, with a remote controller like this one. And your kids will love this CDI roller controller, especially designed for little tots as young as 3 years old. Then, just enter the world of CDI and be caught up in your own interactive story. It's easy, and it's a different experience each time you play a disc. CDI. It's not just television. It's the way for family entertainment of the future.